Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're going to get into one of the great Michael Ivey collection. Grabbed a box out of the J. Crew box we saw last week, and we're just going to dive right in. Assorted cards. I think we looked at maybe this box last week had some 82 Fleer and some other cards, so let's get right to it. We're always looking for cards of Hall of Famers and guys who signed TTM through the mail. There's one right there at the top of the line. George Frazier, he signs through the mail. The Murph. Should be in the Hall of Fame. There's Murph and Murph and Murph and Murph. 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 Dale Murphy cards. Nice. Love the Murph. Gary Ward. Chris Salbando. Tommy Davis, did he just pass away recently, I believe? Last week? Bob Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. Walking the Dog, Andujar. Rance Mullinick still has my cards. He won't sign through the mail. Sid Monge. Mick Kelleher, I think he signs. Why does he look scared and like he's standing by a campfire? The lighting is so bad. Mario Mendoza. Dave Garcia. Wow. Haven't seen a... Hey, the great Michael Ivey. Gary Allenson. Al Holland Tunnel. Greg Minton. Davey Lopes. Mr. Stolen Base. Look at those steals. 47, 45, 44, 23, 20, 418 total. And this is when he's 35 years old. Alan Ashby, Lenny Randall. I've got a rookie card out to him. I usually get it back pretty quickly. Put a fee in there. It's been out for a couple months now. He usually does a great job. Lamar Johnson, my man. Dave Rosemont, he signs. Rodney Scott, that's a pretty cool name on his batting glove there. Has a donut on his bat. Anybody under the age of 30 is saying, what's that? Dave Garcia again. He looks like Ray Miller for all you Pirate fans who may know Ray Miller. Old pitching coach. Work fast. Throw strikes. Bob Baylor. Well, you think he does sign? Yeah. Oberkfell signs for a fee that I'm not willing to pay. Take that, Ken Oberkfell. Julio Juan Valdez makes great coffee. John Henry Johnson. Roy Lee Jackson. There's a little run of 3 named players. Mike Griffin. Jerry Dybzinski. Paul Mirabella signs. Mick Kelleher by the fire. Sparky deceased. Kelvin Moore, don't know you. Ron Say signs for a big fee. These are in impeccable condition. Steve Yeager from Huntington, West Virginia. Doesn't say there. Dave Smith. Ed Lynch. Ivan. I had a friend growing up. He said, you want to trade a card? I've got this card of Ivan DeJesus. Mike Squires, Lynn Jones, George Orta, Tom Brookins used to sign. Ellis. Did he pass away recently? I think he passed away recently. Pedro Guerrero, great player in the 80s. Lamar Hoyt, deceased. Jack Morris, Hall of Famer. Frank Tavares, former Bucco, came up through the Pirates system. Keith Hernandez with his original team, the Cards. Jim Sundberg. I love a catcher with the ball in his glove like that. I love staged photographs like that. Steve Henderson, involved in that story yesterday, that trade with Tom Seaver from the Reds to the Mets. Lee Maz. George Hendricks, Stan Puppy. Paul Householder. The Cobra. Nice card there. Diamond King. Like Stanton, Rob Piccolo is deceased. Joe LaFave. Von Hayes signs for $5 a pop. Gary Maddox. 2/3 of the earth is covered by water. The other third's covered by Gary Maddox. Danny Goodwin. First overall pick on 2 different occasions. Check me if I'm wrong on that. Southern U, yeah. I believe he was drafted out of high school and then drafted out of college. Number 1 overall both times. Dan Dreesen, solid player. Jeff Jones, Len Sakata, Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Getting ready to feel Keeson, rest in peace. Rusty Staub, La Grande Orange. Chris Chambliss, what is on your helmet, buddy? Glow-in-the-dark sticker. Richie Zisk, Diamond King. Might be worth the $5 to get that signed by Mr. Zisk. Tug, don't call me Champ Summers, used to sign for a fee. Gary Carter. Cool, Diamond King. Pete Vukovic, he's mean. Clue Haywood. He's as mean as his Clue Haywood. He wasn't acting. Ellis Valentine. Brian Clark. Next up, this is a big box. $5.50. Wayne Norton. Hector Cruz. Steve Braun, I think he signs. Tony Hall of Famer Perez. Bob Welch. Joe Sambito. You can make it together. Steve Rogers, Mr. Captain America. Tommy Herr signs for $5. There's Mr. Youngblood. Mets traded him at third base. Virgin property, the Reds. It's going to be next year. 1982 is when he sets the record. Yogi. Nobody goes there anymore. It's too crowded. Larry Heisel from Portsmouth, Ohio. It doesn't say there either. High school teammates with Al Oliver. Portsmouth. Rick Junk Mailer. Pat, put it on my tabler. Rudy. April showers bring May flowers. Danny Goodwin. Lucas. Does he sign? I'm not sure. Reggie Cleveland. He signs for $2 each. Boy, I've never seen that card. Joe Youngblood again. Dave Gold signs. So Johnny Serena just got him back. Or who was that? No, it was Adam. I forget. It was the card of him signing an autograph. Dave Roberts, he still has my card. Phil Roof, dependable signer. Bedrock. Bruce Sutter, Hall of Famer. Terry Forster, Big Tub of Goo. Willie Wilson signs for $5 each. One flap down, Jeff Leonard. Sarge, Gary Matthews. Glenn Adams, I think he signs. Willie Mays Aikens signs. Dawson, Hall of Famer, signs for $10 a pop. Chet Lamone. Lance Parrish. Willie Randolph. Started in the Pirates organization. Mays Aikens. There's Dawson again. Tom Hausman. Chet Lamone and Gary Ward. Pat Zachary. Look at Jose Cruz. Bob Babcock. Warren Cromartie. Great arm out in the outfield. Quisenberry. Soto. Bystrom. Bo Diaz. Favorite player was Phil Roof. Bert Hooton. Craig Nettles. Brother signs. Frank Tanana with that porn stash. Sweet. John Let It Be Mayberry. Oh, man. Candyman Can. Ellis Valentine with the stinky face. George Frazier again. Is that the same George Frazier? Dave Revering. Davey Lopes. Alan Ashby. There's Lenny Randall. This is a repeat. Steve Dillard. Ron Oster with the curly perm. Jim Wright. John Littlefield. Bob Boone. Billy Martin. Nice. Love those A's uniforms. Jody Davis. Steve Renko. Been known to sign. Takes a while. Mickey Rivers has been signing privately in the Facebook group. He has I don't know if it's an agent, but he's handling his autograph requests. I think he's doing it for $10 each. Buck Rogers. Rick Camp. Mark Littell. He's on Facebook. Jeff Jonesy. Played with a guy named Jeff Jones. Called him Jonesy. Carney Lansford. Rigetti. Boa signs. Or does he? Some people say it's his wife signing for him. Louis Pujols. We got his autograph. Big Charleston guy. Dave Steeb. I think he signs for a fee. Greg Luzinski's been signing for $5. Sammy Stewart, nope, he's not signing. There's Ozzy. There's John Mayberry. Greg Gross signs. Bob Lemon, Dave Roberts, Phil Roof again, Lonnie Smith, Dave Ford, Bedrock, Dave McKay, Brad Havens, and Bruce Hall of Fame Suter. One day, Bruce Suter threw a split-fingered fastball, and the great reliever Elroy Face, who played in the 50s and 60s, also threw what he called, called a fork ball back then. And that was his main pitch. And during Bruce Suter's heyday, this is probably 1990 or so, 1989, 88, something like that. They had a reunion of the 60 Pirates. And someone asked Elroy Face, what's the difference between your forkball and Bruce Suter's split-fingered fastball? And Elroy Face, without missing a beat, said, about $3 million. Bob Stanley, covered first base, Bob. Kenny Landreau, Jeff Burrows, George Brett, nice. From Glendale, West Virginia. Walking the Dog Andujar, Mike Scioscia early in his career. Bill Robinson, he was a really nice guy. He's deceased now. Great guy. Coaching in the Yankees system in the early 2000s when I met him. Very friendly, fan-friendly, signed autographs for everybody. Talked to everybody. Kevin Mitchell, Jose Rijo, he's was going to appear in Ashland, Kentucky, which is not too far from me, for an autograph session. Van Slyke, Lee Moran. There's McGuire, Joe Hesketh, Eric D., Bill Doran, Bobby Witt. Haven't sent to Bobby Witt for a long time. Chris Carpenter signs. Probably need to send to Bobby Witt again. I haven't sent to him for a long time. I've sent to him for pretty regular there for a while. Dan Petrie. Rick Really Big Shoe. Bobby Witt's a great signer. I sent to his son. Had 2 cards of his son when his son was signing during COVID. And haven't seen the cards again. Belliard signs. So there was a long time where his son was signing. Tippy Martinez early in his career. Is that 81 Fleer? Yep. Scott McGregor signs. David Concepcion. Doug Bear, he was a Charleston guy. Played here in AAA. Yep, there he is. Man, 5 straight seasons in AAA. 72, yeah, he's a long time. Finally made the team in 76 for a cup of coffee, and then they traded him. Wow. What a career. He married a woman from Charleston and then ended up getting divorced. Tom Hune, Paul Masco, Steve Nicosia. I've been waiting for him to send to him. Pat Zachary, I think, signs. Whoa, look at that step. Jim Wolford. Same day. Milt May, former Pirate. Tory. That's pretty cool. Paul Moscow. Roberto Ramos. Scott Sanderson. Friend of mine's agent, and he died. Johnny Lemaster. Stan Poppy. Mike Squires. Charlie Lee. Don Stanhouse. We need to send to him. Stan the Man Unusual. Frank White, second baseman, signs for a fee, I believe. Brohammer signs. Jose Cruz, $5. Jose Cruz Jr. is the head coach at Rice University, I believe, which is a very strong college program. They've won the national championship a couple times. Gary Lavelle, I think he signs. I'm trying to remember these Giants. I get those. There's Eddie Murray's brother, I believe. Joe Patini from Wellsburg, West Virginia, Brooke High School. Doug Rouse signs, never sent to him. Ken Schramm. Jim, let it, come on, baby, light my fire, Morrison. Bucko, we did a baseball camp with him in Florida. Nice guy. Greg Pryor, he's on Facebook. Posts all the time on Facebook. Omar, the Antelope. Don Robinson. Gullickson signs for a fee. Joel Youngblood again. And there's 84 Fleer, so he's already done it. Did it the year prior. Gullickson, maybe we'll send to him. Who knows? Billy Allman, we need to send to him again. Tim Burtsis, we've sent to him before. Vita Blue, what a wind-up he had. Early Tom Browning. Oh, Al Bunbury, we'll send to him again. Ray Burris signs for a fee. Yvonne Calderon, is that his rookie? Very well might be. Bill Campbell, great signer. Jack Clark, he signs private to Henry Cotto. That's early in his career. Need to send to him. Brian Fisher, Mike Fitzgerald. Greg Gagne, wow. Is that his early in his career? He stopped signing for some reason. Jim Gott, early in his. Look at that. Need some soul glow on that. Alfredo Griffin, Ron Hasse, and Steve Henderson. Man, George Hendrick, he didn't last long with the Pirates, thankfully. Al Holland Tunnel, Bert Hooton again. Mar Hoyt, Tim Hewlett, Bob James, I think he does sign. Cliff Johnson signs for a fee. Hojo signs for a fee. Mike Lacoste, Dave Lapointe. He threw a lob. That's what he called his ephus pitch. Vance Law signs for a fee now. Sixto signs for a fee. Freddie Lenz gives you the blue index card. Psycho Lyons early in his career. Oh, to be Youngington McDowell. Donnie Moore. Ooh, there's Scoop from Portsmouth. Still living there. Joe Orsolak Pasqua signs. I haven't figured out his signing habits. Keep trying to, but I don't know. Send him 3, he signs 2. Send him 2, he signs 1. Send him a double, he'll never sign a double. Sam Beto. Schiraldi, he's been known to sign. Don Onslaught, Sluggo. Royce Molly, he used to sign, and his dad did too when he was living. Chris Spire signs for a fee. Tim Stoddard, pitcher's got a big... He looks like he's aged 65 years there. Stupor, Sunberg, Sutton, Hall of Famer. Bruce Tanner, is that Chuck's son? Kent Colvey, the rubber band man. Mickey Tettleton, Rich Thompson, Lewis Thornton, Alex Trevino. John Tudor signs for a fee. Jose Uribe. Dave Valley, I don't know, he used to sign. UL signs for a fee. Rich Yet, you will never get it back. Wonder if I need these 89 Fleer for my set. January Royce with the bat. Used to joke about that card. He grabbed a bat and just decided to see if the Topps photographer would take a picture, and he did. There's Ventura. Is that his rookie? DePino. Elster signs for a slight fee. Mercedes Benziger. Navarro. We've never sent to Navarro. Kelvin Romine signs. Rob Deere. World Traveler. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. Alex Fernandez. Gullickson. Comes some 90 Bowman. Dave Smith. Hojo. Ozzie Guillen. Gary Templeton. Kevin Mitchell. Alan Zinter. Andrew Harsadena. Sean Dunston. Park Pittman. Don't know if I've ever heard of you, Park. Dave Rode. And last group here. Once again, thank you to Michael Ivey. We'll take a look at one of these boxes. Typically every Wednesday, I guess, we'll do that. Jose Canseco. Brett Gideon. He's the one that places the Bibles in the hotels. Good for him. Charlie Liebrandt. Chris James. Is that Sean Dunston? Frank Banana Tanana. Jesse Barfield. Dave Steeb. Spuds McKenzie. Chris Sabo. Jose Lean. Send me $1. Brett Main. David Eckstein. Heesop Choi. Kevin Snare, Jake Maurer, Elvis Pena, Ryan Christensen, Kenny Ball, Josh Girdley, Chris Treidel, Aaron Cook, Tim Stoffer, Matthew Clarkson, Johan Santoro, Lance Berkman, Chris Coughlin, hate him, Jared Hoffpard and Darren McMains. That's it. Look at all this TTM fuel and Hall of Famers we got. Once again, the Michael Ivey collection. Every time we send a TTM request out with one of these cards, I think, hey, that's Michael Ivey sent us that card. But just look at all this TTM fuel / Hall of Famers. Boom. It's got to be at least 150 cards there. So that'll keep me busy for a long, long time. Thank you, Michael, again. You the man. Really appreciate you, buddy. And there's Ozzie again for the my buddy is going to get that card. That's it. What do you think? 20 minutes? Let me know what you think of the box. Give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, boom, boom, boom. Just click that right there. We're heading toward 1,000 subs. It's hard to believe. If you missed last Wednesday's video, I'm going to leave a link to that right there. Thanks for being with me today, and we'll see you soon.